This week, phones and tablet leaks galore, Nokia's camera software fix, and more. This is the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Greetings, mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and you're tuned in to the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. First up, there are less than 10 days until the official launch events of BB10 globally, and the CrackBerry Nation has reached a fever pitch. Last week, tons of BB10 device information, pictures, and video hit the web, and among them, we got more looks at the two devices RIM is banking on to usher them into the current-gen smartphone market. The Z10 we've seen before, but it doesn't hurt to check out another video tour as it's a delicious-looking touchscreen slab with a slew of powerful features. We also got a look at the X10, RIM's QWERTY device for those BlackBerry addicts who couldn't possibly give up their physical keyboards. It's still a not yet final device, at least officially, but it's still so lovely to look at. CrackBerry Kevin is already setting up the BlackBerry 10 campaign headquarters up in Toronto, and you'll be seeing a lot of content showing up on crackberry.com starting this week all the way through the launch events, the device launches, and the post-launch of BB10 and all of their phones. BB10, can you dig it? Android Central enjoying a slight ebb this past week in Android craziness after CES, but there were a couple of juicy stories last week, including a reported pre-Mobile World Congress outing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.0. And yes, it seems to be an 8-inch version of the Galaxy Note 10.1, indicating Samsung's not quite finished with the mid-sized tablet market. The specs are pretty straightforward here, and earlier benchmarks seem to peg it as having the same processor as the Note 2. It's likely we'll see the device unveiled at Samsung's press conference next month in Barcelona during Mobile World Congress, but until then, none of the details are official. If you want more information on the alleged Note 8.0, hit up androidcentral.com. Rene over at iMore is at it again with one of his world-famous editorials. This time around, he mused about how new hardware wasn't nearly as important this year for Apple as software and cloud services will be. Sure, we all know we're going to get an updated iPhone and an updated iPad as the year goes on, but with the launch of BB10, iOS officially becomes the oldest smartphone OS on the mobile market, and that means they're going to have to find ways to innovate and bring you more via Siri and other services. That doesn't mean it's the end of Apple, though. On the contrary, with Johnny Ive at the helm of human interface and design, I think we're going to see some very interesting shifts in the way iOS 7 interacts with an iDevice owner. Rene's got a really great point in that this year kind of marks the first year that hardware competition is less important than services and software competition. So it's not very hard to agree with him, but regardless of whatever Apple has up its sleeve, this summer is going to be very interesting for fans of iOS and Apple in general. Speaking of iMore, a huge congratulations to iMore editor Liana Lofty and her husband on the birth of their new baby girl, Lucy. You did it, Liana, and it only felt like 6 million months of being pregnant. Our very first new Monet edition in 2013 is proving to be a sweet little girl already, just like her big sister and her mama. Congratulations, Lofty family, from everybody here at Mobile Nations. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our dazzling and informative podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.